Safety Direct Galway International Rally takes place next weekend. I'm speaking to Eugene Donnelly, who's making a welcome comeback in the new John Cooper Works Mini WRC. Eugene, you're very welcome to West Limerick 102.
Thanks very much, Trevor.
Yes, delighted to see you on the entry list for the Galway International Rally, first round of the Tarmac Championship, and debuting the new Mini John Works Cooper car as well from the Derek McGeehan camp.
Absolutely. Well, it's very exciting times for everybody involved, you know. The whole deal came about with Colin Quinn Mini coming on board there from Arthlone, and obviously Derek having the car and securing the car from ProDrive. I'm just very privileged to get the opportunity to drive it. There's still a lot of grey areas. We don't know if it's going to be competitive against the old 2-litre cars like Tim McNulty's there or like Garrett's car, but we certainly we're going to give it our best. We've had a 2-day test with the car. Fairness, one of the days was more a bit set up. On the second day we got a bit of mileage on it, but without having an actual stage time, we don't really know how competitive it's going to be. They certainly are doing very well on the World Championship as far as the world cars are concerned. They seem to be competitive, but as I say, there's this grey area over the older type car, which was a 2-litre car, against this new Evolution car, which is 1600. So there's still that bit of anticipation, you know, to see how that's all going to work out.
Yeah, seen some in-car footage on YouTube of the test. It seemed to go very well. The one thing I picked up on it was, Eugene, you said the brakes seemed to be awesome on the car.
Absolutely. It's funny you say that. You and 5,000 other people have picked up on it. I'm actually shocked the amount of people who's viewed that, but it just goes to show the interest that's been in it. I think that went up on Thursday night, Friday morning, and it's had 5,000 hits over the weekend. But yeah, the car I have to say is really, really nice to drive. Now, it has got a mechanical gear shift in it compared to the old WRC cars where it was electronic and you had a set of paddles. So on this car you have to pull it like a regular gear lever. So that takes a little bit of getting used to. But once you get your head around that there and going back to the conventional style of driving, the car feels very, very good on the road. In the bend, it's very well balanced. So therefore, initially it should carry more corner speed. But that's a very difficult thing to judge when everything else is going on around you. So as I say, you won't know until you get a stage time out of it. And as you mentioned, the brakes are just phenomenal on it. I'm told that this is one of the best balanced cars ever built for rallying. So therefore, when the braking system is applied, it doesn't feel as if you're braking from the front or rear. It feels as if it's braking from the centre of the car, which is a testament that it is very, very well balanced. So those are the advantages I see over the old cars, that they are better. The car is going to be a better handling car, better corner speed and better braking, but it certainly does lack a little bit on the performance side of things. So while you're losing it in one thing, you may be gaining it in the other. So let's see what happens. Yeah,
so looking forward to seeing you on the first stage of Dyke Road, which hasn't been used, and spoke to Mac Parsons earlier and he's told me all about that. But action-packed day it's going to be, Eugene. Gone from 2 days to 1 day now, and 10 stages in total, and a good entry with Tim at number 1, Garrett's at 2, Darren McGarty, yourself, Darrow Reardon, Darren Gass, Gary Jennings, Thomas Van Morris with a new Subaru as well. So interesting times this weekend on the Safety Direct Galway International Rally.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the rally seems to have got the right format to attract a decent entry. I mean, over the last 2 to 3 years, as I've made several times, I've made this comment, motorsport is not just a sport. You have to take it in two different ways, like the motor and the sport. The sport is the athlete side of it. That's me and Paddy and the co-drivers and so on and so forth. But the motor side of it is the car, and we have very little control over the costs of these things. They're just expensive to run, and that's the nature of it. So you have to get your head around that. So Galway seems to have got the right format to attract plenty of good competition back out again, but also a lot of the backbone of rallying, which is the clubmen. Without the clubmen and without the guys that go rallying on a regular basis, we would have no rallying in this country. And guys like me and Tim, Gareth, and the other guys you mentioned, the top 10 there, we wouldn't have a rally to go to. So there's a lot of things has to go back to the clubmen and to the grassroots of motorsport and of rallying. So I think Galway have definitely created a right format to get all the competitors out as early as this in the season and create a really good rally and a good spectacle, even though it is 1 day. Personally, of course, I'm disappointed that it's not the old 2-day format because I love to drive and I love to rally, but I have to be realistic, and I have to work with the organisers and respect their decisions and understand their decisions, which I do fully.
Yeah, so that's a testament to the club again. Going to have a fabulous rally, but looking forward to seeing you on Saturday, Eugene, at the scrutiny and the rally launch, and as well looking at the Dyke Road stage and meeting you in service. And we'll catch up with you there and get a good look at the new Mini John Cooper Works WRC car. And best of luck to yourself and Paddy for the weekend, and to the McGeehan camp as well, Eugene.
Thanks very much, Trevor. Well, people do have an opportunity to see the car between 10 and 12 in Arthloan at Colin Quinn's Mini in Arthloan. That's where we're going to have the official unveiling of the car for the rally. So that's not a far distance away from Galway. So if anybody wants to pop up there and have a look at it, and I have to say, Colin's place there is just it's stunning. The whole setup and the showrooms and everything there, and the amount of cars that he has on display, it's a great job. People will be saying that I'm trying to advertise for him here, but it is a great setup there, and he's done a lot for the rally, and he's certainly done a lot for us to compete in this rally. Yes,
indeed. So looking forward to that. Eugene, again, thanks very lot for joining me here on My Stomach 1 and 2, and looking forward to the first round of the Tarmac Championship, the 2012 Safety Direct Galway International Rally.
Thanks, Trevor. Thanks.